Hey guys, before this podcast begin, for some reason my mic decided to make my voice as a robot. But just gonna let you guys know. It could be a little bit annoying. I apologize for that. But hopefully, if I do another podcast, it will be a lot better. So any uh the just yeah just enjoy the video or not the video, the podcast. And I'll see you guys later.
Alright, guys, welcome back to another podcast. I'm Alex. With me is Tony. You want to say hi?
Hello.
No special guest at this time, but there might be some maybe in the next one. Just real quick, Tony and me are right next to each other with two different mics. So if you guys hear some echo, I apologize for that. We don't really have a professional setup right now, but anyways, um, today's podcast is I think it'll be interesting. What do you think, Tony?
It's just mainly attacking me, so there's just no point.
Well, I don't
I
know.
don't,
That's I
I'd
don't
have to
know.
be
That's pretty
happy. I
interesting
don't know.
in my opinion. So, recently, well, not really recently, but Tony,
You can put the
uh,
pillow down.
no, we're gonna
I up
keep.
my no, I up my sensitivity so it won't pick up your voice.
Oh, okay. So, um, Tony, a while ago, uh, went to a fortune teller. Um, for I think it's your first time, right? Because
Mm,
unless
Something
you and
along those
mom
lines.
went somewhere and I wasn't there, I can't hear you. By the way, your audio's
Something along those lines.
okay. Um, shoot. Now I already done one. I think it was about 1 or 2 years ago. And for me it was pretty interesting. But this podcast will just be mainly by you. Okay, so um, just so like I said, this was a long time ago. This was before. This was what like late summer, right?
Yep.
This is right before the two girls. Which, by the way, shout out to you guys if you guys are still listening to us
Thank
or
you
still
guys.
watching us. Thank you.
You guys doing well?
Um, so you did it. It was roughly what, an hour, 2 hour, hour and
Yeah.
a half.
Oh, no, I didn't understand what he was saying.
Yeah. Everything was all Vietnamese, which was pretty boring because if you guys don't know, Tony and me are both Vietnamese, but we don't speak how do you say it? Fluently,
Fluently.
and our vocabulary for Vietnamese is
Mine's better.
not that not that good.
Mine's better.
All right, we get the point. All right, dude. So, I have some notes down. I also have a mini script, so that's why I'm pausing a little bit, so I know what I'm trying to say here. So we drove up to the place. Our dad dropped us off. It was Tony, my mom, and myself. My mom's just basically there because she's more into fortune telling than us. So we greet the guy. We sat down, and then he started this ritual thing, right?
No.
I thought you did. I thought you grabbed like this necklace, right? He took his necklace that had what looked like to be like a shark tooth or something like that, right? And he starts waving around, right? And then he said something in Vietnamese, but I couldn't understand.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and just start some of the notes I have. I'm not sure how long this podcast will be. We haven't done one in a very long time, so talking for a whole hour, especially with you and me, could be could be short, could be long. So it depends how you and me talk. So are you ready?
Yep.
All right. So um, first thing I have on my notes here is Tony will have more female friends than male friends. Um, to the best of my knowledge, that seems to be true so far.
Yep. More female friends than guy friends because I feel like I can trust a female friend more than a guy friend.
And I can see that. I think for us, I think girls are more interesting to talk to, the male, right?
You're
Also, Tony, real quick, if when you talk, just pay attention to this mic to see if your voice actually picks up or not. Okay.
it's gonna pick up. Don't worry.
Okay. So that's one of them. I believe that's true.
Yeah.
What do you think? It's happening right now, and then I can assume that's probably gonna keep happening.
Yeah. That's yes. Um. I cannot process my. Yeah, I believe that not in the future, but now I have more female friends.
Okay. Next up, I have you will marry at the age of 32 with kids.
Shooting for 18.
Really? You're married?
No, I'm
You're
just
marrying at
joking.
18. Imagine that.
Wait.
So 32 with kids. And by the way, these notes are not in order, so we might be bouncing around a little bit. But the age of 32, what's your thoughts about that? But I'm very. That is, I think for us it's too old. What do you think is the right age for marriage?
At most 30.
At 30?
At most, the highest.
I think
that I want.
for me, I think 25 seems like a good.
The latest?
Is the earliest.
Yeah, no, you're the
Well,
earliest,
actually,
so-
I feel like 25 is the right spot. That's to start a kid.
No, too
right?
young.
That's you can start a kid early, right? Because if you start at 30, by the time your kid's is 10, you're 40, you're pretty much breaking down already. And your kid's only just 10. So, I don't know. Because I know I'm 22 right now. And I'm already starting to feel pain on my knees. So, I want to be able to, like, interact with my child, like play football, play sports or anything, and just go out, you know what I'm saying? Without
Yep.
being old and grumpy. Next one, I can kind of see this. Your attitude / temper is bad. Now, for people that know Tony, I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen his bad side, but it's pretty bad. Okay, and I feel like he got that from his mom's side. I'm the
I cannot with you. All you do is speak lies. Yes, I do have a bad temper, but only with my brother. No one else. No, I would never get so mad at someone that
okay.
I like.
Hold up there before you. Okay, calm down.
Give me an example that I yell at
Give me.
someone in a
I'm not
serious
gonna give
way.
you an example right now. Right?
I'm waiting.
No, I'm not gonna give you an example. But what I'm saying is,
The only person is you.
no. What I'm saying is, I feel like you have mom's side. And I'm not trying to talk trash on mom. Okay, I love her to death, but her her temper / attitude is up there with your level. I mean, I guess dad has a bad temper once in a while. I know he has an attitude sometimes when he's bothered. I mean, that's pretty much everyone. So, but yeah, what's your thoughts on that? Do you think you have a bad temper? Let's say overall.
No, but with you, yes. Really bad temper against you, but with anyone else, I'll
Yeah,
get
but
mad
we're
at
just
them.
brothers. We joke around sometimes a
Then
little
no,
bit too
I
much.
don't have a bad temper. Maybe in my older life I will, but right now, currently, it's hard for me to get a bad temper against someone.
I don't know, you're giving me a pretty bad attitude right now.
I'm being truthful. The only attitude I give is you, towards you.
All right. Next one is what I believe you're having trouble. Is your room must be clean. Uh, right now, temporary. We don't have a room right now. The room we're at right now is my room, technically. That's also an office. So my room has 2 computers, 2 desks, and just a whole bunch of stuff. We have Funko Pops all over the place. But Tony's room is different. Tony has his giant bed, by the way. I think it's king size, right?
The biggest size there is, I think.
By the way, if you guys don't know, Tony has a king size bed. Okay, I have a queen size bed. Before the queen size, I had a twin size. So this guy. It's just you could tell my parents love Tony a lot more than me.
No, the
Nah,
reason why I have a
that's
bigger
true.
bed is because my GPA is better.
Oh, just because you're the smart one, huh? Okay, I see how it is. Um, but his room right now it has a king size, and it has actually all of my Funko Pops in it, and all my stuff that I used to ship my Funko Pops with, which is it's a bit of a mess right now. But other than my stuff, I think your stuff. Recently, I had a crush on your bottles, right? Because we do recycling, but there was bottles all over the floor
You're
in your box, so it was overfilling, and you weren't cleaning it. So your big brother had to do it. But I think other than that, your clean your room is somewhat clean. But I think it's just because you hang out in my room more often than your room,
hmm
so it's pretty interesting. Next up is it says this year you will get a girlfriend. Um, that's pretty interesting.
No,
Um,
no, I'm
we're
not
at
gonna get one
November right
there.
now.
No, I'm not gonna get to there. I know what you're thinking. We're not gonna bring it up. I'm not gonna get there by the end of this year.
All right. This is more of a personal thing, so we'll move on to this one.
Nothing bad. It's just I don't want to bring it up 'cause it's not
Yeah,
a thing. Not a
we'll
thing.
just move on. It's
Close
right now.
friends.
Right now it's November, so unless you can find somebody and then just start, going for it, I don't think you're gonna make it.
hmm
Now again, this was early summer, or not early summer, late summer. So yeah, then till now. So um, this next one's pretty interesting. Uh,
Get married 3 times.
yeah, you're gonna get married a total of 3 times in your whole lifetime.
Well, with the past things that they're saying, with the attitude, that's gonna become an issue, I guess. And the whole friends with girls, I think that's gonna be a pretty big impact on my future life if it ever does happen. Because if I do have more female friends, the girlfriend or the wife is gonna be suspicious. And yeah.
Now, Tony is actually beating me on this one. Like I said, I had my fortune told a while ago, before, way before Tony ever thought of doing fortune telling. I'm supposed to marry twice. The first one is divorce, and then the second one, of course, will be the final one. Um, for this one, this is interesting. So his first marriage, right? You still listening?
hmm
Um, this first one, I'm not gonna lie, I forgot what he said. Um, I should probably re-listen to the audio, but I'm too lazy to.
hmm
Do you remember anything about the first one?
No, all I know is the second one's gonna die.
Yes. So the second one, the second one's gonna die, and I'm not sure if I'm supposed to laugh at it, but it's
No,
just,
it is what it is.
it's just, oh my, it's like, okay, it's like you choose someone to die now. It's like, okay, we're gonna get married, but you're gonna die. That's just, it just sounds weird, right?
Oh, I guess.
So it kind of also sucks too. It's like, okay, do I tell this my new wife, hey, you're the second wife, but you're gonna die? That's interesting. I think I don't remember mine too. I don't remember mine, but I think the first one is just a divorce on my part, but I'm not really sure. And then of course the third one will be final, right?
Maybe.
Um, where do you want to? Where do you want to get married? By the way, like where's your like location? Where do you want to go?
Japan, maybe? Or
Japan.
Vietnam. Vietnam is more realistic because my parents want me to probably get married there because one, it's cheaper, and two, my aunts will probably attend there. And plus, it's a vacation.
Yeah.
But realistically, I'd either go to Japan. I would say Hawaii, but that's too basic for everyone to want to go there to go get married. So
I I joke with mom, saying my marriage should be both in the U.S. and in Vietnam,
yeah, the
just
more the better.
because our dad's side of the family, he has a lot of brothers, right, and only one sister. So trying to invite everyone to go to Vietnam at one time, it's tough. So I think we should have. I mean, it really depends on how much money we have or how wealthy we are. We're hoping our wife can pay for the whole thing. Uh, by the way,
No.
don't show that part of the don't show this part of the podcast to our future wives. By the way, it might be some bad news. But why Japan? By the way, I don't think I've never seen a single wedding in Japan.
Well, the reason why is because of that.
But when they go with their tradition, then instead of like the way we do it,
No.
because our tradition is a little bit more religious, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if Japan has like strong like Buddhist religion over there. I'm not even sure. Do they even have? I'm pretty sure they have a religion there, right?
Probably.
Any Japanese audience out there, please let us know
No.
what's the more popular religions at Japan right now. So yeah, I guess that's it for that part. Um, this one I don't think it's true because other than our problem yesterday, it hasn't been this, but uh, at the time, it says next 5 months, you and me will both have some bad blood.
I've
Or
had it for 15 years.
15 years, my butt, man. Uh, we don't. Other than yesterday, we don't really fight that often. Usually, when we do, we just play games and just do, play the games, let the games do the talking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, we did argue a little bit yesterday, but that Madden game, I pretty much fixed most of it. And then plus the soda we're having right now. So yeah, so bad blood. What's your thoughts on it? We still have December to have some beef, but it looks like we're not going to be having anything close to beef with each other. I love you, by the way, with blood on my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what's your thoughts on it?
Um, to be honest, I don't think we'll ever have beef. And that's tea.
I don't know. That's a little bit of foreshadow there because there's stuff we have to talk after this. So bad blood, I don't believe it. And I don't think Tony believes it. Well, quick, I don't know if I even asked you this question, but do you actually believe in fortune telling?
No,
Why not? It's
because
just
there's a good old saying by my man, Deku Midoriya. Even though he might know the future, he'll twist it, and the future will be changed. Or you can change the future.
all right. I don't believe it myself personally, but it's really very interesting, right? It's
It's interesting to hear about your own
it's
life.
very interesting. Um, by the way, we paid this guy a lot of money. I think we, I think my mom paid like was it how much? Like I think I saw like $200 to $300, maybe five, but that was a long time ago. Well, holy crap, for 300, that's jeez, that's just. I mean, just the entertainment is not even that worth it. So yeah, Tony and myself, we don't believe in fortune telling, but it's interesting to listen to. All right, next up, after those 5 months, right? Are you still listening?
Yep.
So after the 5 months, it will be the rise of Tony.
Oh well.
Yes, this says months 11 and 12 will be Tony's lucky months.
Oh, thanks.
What's your thoughts about that?
So far it's pretty bad. If you know, you know. But so far it's pretty bad. Um, Other than that, nothing else lucky's been happening to me.
Well, we'll see. We have December, right at the end of this year, to see if the rise of Tony actually does happen, and if you do have your own, lucky moments. But we'll see. I would say, other than that one thing, it's been a chill year for you, right? You're having good grades, right?
Better than you.
You have your brand new mic, by the way.
Better than yours.
Well, I'm using your headset right now, so.
Better than mine.
What else? That's pretty much it for you.
Got a PC this month, this year.
Yeah, you did get a PC.
Better than yours. Oh, well, you don't have one.
Oh, okay. That's okay. You don't have to be too toxic here, man. By the way, if there's any moments that you want to stop and talk about something, let me know, okay?
Oh, I'm okay. Don't worry about it.
Okay, because we're pretty much past half our things. It's only been 21 minutes.
Oh.
Probably
Well,
shorter if I cut some stuff, but
well, here's the thing. It's only going to be my video that I have set up for the video is only like 30 minutes long. So, it could be a 30-minute podcast. Doesn't matter.
we'll try to we'll try to stretch this as long as possible. Um, like I said, I do have backup questions too, but they're mainly for like our special guests. But we can kind of get an idea how good my podcast skills are, which is kind of weird for some of you guys, or pretty much most of you guys. My social skills is very, very low for some reason. But when it comes to pretty much talking to myself, I can talk pretty much all day.
Huh?
And since we're brothers, I can pretty much say anything to you. But if we go out with, let's say, my friends, right? I'm pretty much dead quiet, unless somebody says anything to me. But Tony, on the other hand, is very different. Tony is very, very talkative. Both with me and with his friends. Yeah, that's it for me. I was hoping you might say something, and I can say anything. Okay. So let's see. This next one is don't listen to mom too much, and I think that's what we're kind of doing right now.
And I'm being hecka successful at it.
We're still learning from mom, right? The discipline, right? The respecting part. And I love my mom to death. We both love her to death, but sometimes she does tell us to do too many things, right? You're 1 year closer to being an adult. You're 17, I think. I say I think, saying it's a bad idea because I'm a bad brother and I don't know how old you are. But you're almost 18. And to be an 18-year-old and still being told what to do by your parents, it's not an adult thing, right? But we still, like I said, we still listen to mom, but we kind of just slowly stay away from our parents. That's what I think. What do you think? Jesus.
Oh, some muted. No one picked up that mic. What was the question? What would I think about me not listening to them?
Yeah, what's your thoughts on that?
I do listen to a few things that they say, but I don't listen to every single one. I think personally, it's nice that they're doing it, but the route that I'm taking right now in life, I'm doing pretty darn successful at it. I mean, not to flex, but last quarter, my boy Tony got a 4.2 GPA. And this isn't a thing that my parents forced me to do. If I were to do what my parents said, right now I'd be taking probably all AP classes. If everyone knows Avid, it's a college course. It's like a college prep class. So they'd be saying take Avid and all that. My dad actually recommended it one time for me, but I said heck no because I do not want to be through that crap. So all these classes that I'm taking by myself, or the classes I'm taking all 4 years that I've been in high school, I've chose to do it myself. No one else asked me to do, like, no one forced me or asked me to do it. I kind of did this on my own will. Pretty successful at it. That's why I said some things I can do without them. Some things I kind of need them to do things. But other than that, I'm doing pretty darn successful. Going through my own route.
Right, I think that's what we should be doing because we're both adults now. I feel like
Instead of freaking
I feel like
3 years in community college.
listen here, you little
You
piece
only,
of
you only need 2 years, and yet you still freaking somehow got 3 years.
So, yeah. We're adults now, or at least I am. I feel like for them, I feel like they already passed the torch to me, right, as being adults. So I feel like they already give me enough knowledge. Once in a while, I'll still ask, dad or mom for ideas or advice, just because school doesn't really teach how to do things, right? Like for example, taxes or paying bills and stuff like that. So I am slowly becoming my dad. I am starting to pay the bills now. I have my own credit card, and it kind of sucks.
Or
What?
that you don't pay for.
I do
They're
pay
paying.
for it. Don't listen to you. Don't just stop. All right. So next one is have your hair. Hair must be medium.
It is right now, isn't it?
It is pretty medium.
My hair's long.
Man, let me tell you, I miss my long hair. For the people
No,
like 2 years ago who's like have seen my long hair,
me too.
it was beautiful, man. It was so majestic, dude. Like
It was really bad.
if I had like a good like gust of wind, like those like slow motion like hair flowing around. Oh man, I had that kind of hair. That was the best thing ever. And then of course the Vietnam trip happened, and we both had to force.
Nope, I chose to. I
No,
actually
you
did.
were forced to because you had long hair too.
Yeah, but I decided to cut it off and see how it would look, and
No,
actually
not
liked
you.
it.
This dude, oh my god, this dude.
What?
So for people who don't know the story here, okay,
Oh,
Tony.
how about that? All right.
Oh, you want
I
to
guess
talk?
I'll
Okay,
explain
yeah,
it.
you
Sure,
explain it.
sure. Get a little closer, just in case if I'm talking too low. Basically got a perm by accident by a barber in Vietnam. Long story short, I don't know if Alex is gonna pull up pictures from his phone or anything like that in this podcast. If not, it's totally
No, it's
okay.
just a podcast. People are just gonna listen. I don't think they're gonna watch anything really.
No one's gonna listen to this whole entire thing. I can guarantee you that. But I was getting my hair cut, and the dude like says something to me in Viet, and like I understood like I don't know like 40% of what he said, but like he said something along the lines like, "Do you want to get a perm or something like that?" Wait 1 second.
Of course, they can pick up from my side of them. You're an idiot.
Picked up or no?
Yeah, this pick up. It was like a huge giant like chunk.
On Discord it didn't pop up that you were talking. Anyways, so yeah, he asked me something in Viet, and I said, I don't know. So my aunt came over, and she was like trying to explain it to me. She's like, "You want to do my hair like this?" And I looked at the tip of her hair, and like I saw like it was curly, but the only thing I noticed was like, oh, she has brown hair. So I was like, he's not dyeing my hair, right? So I said, well, you know what? I'm on vacation. I should shoot for it. So he did it, and he started putting things in my hair, and I was like, what did I put myself into? And then he ended up just like doing whatever, like if you get a perm, you just do with that. And then once he took it off, I was like, frick, my hair's so curly. And then he took like 30 minutes to design my hair into like a comb over, so basic. And I was like, oh, okay, this doesn't look bad. It's gonna go back to straight when I'm done taking a shower. So he said the longer you keep it, the longer it will stay curled. I didn't know that up until now. Well, until after getting it. Um,
Right.
yeah, and basically, I decided, you know what? I'll just wait a day. So like I waited the 24 hours, and then the next day that night, took a shower, and I was like washing my hair, and I was like, why does my hair feel curly for? And then I went over to the mirror after I got done taking a shower, and I looked, I was like, frick, my hair is curly. And I was like, I kind of like it, I kind of vibe with it. But then like after it dried up, it looked like a freaking bush was just on top of my head. And I kind of liked it too. I was like, okay, it's whatever. So yeah, that's my story about me getting a perm by accident.
It was only a front perm, right? It was only the front side.
Top, you meant? Yes, the top.
Well, here's the thing, because by the time we went back to the U.S., it was only just the front side that was perm, not really the sides.
The sides were chopped off.
Was it?
The
I
side of my
don't.
hair, the side in the back of my head was chopped. What do you think? What makes
No,
you think
like
that
I
this?
know it's like the top of the head, but like you know how like Jack Hollow, uh, you know him, right? Is it Jack Hollow? Jack something. He's the guy who sings "What's Popping." I thought it was gonna be like that, like all around curly. But by the time we went to back in the U.S., it was just like the front was curly, nothing
No,
else.
it was all around. You just couldn't tell.
I don't know. I think it's the way you did it. But yeah.
Oh yeah, then I put then I put perm. And then I put gel on my head. And then that's when I made it really curly. And it stayed curly. Like really, really curly.
Yeah. But yeah, our hair is pretty much medium right now. I think I'm gonna stick with medium hair, or maybe just long enough to I could have somewhat of a bun, just because I do like my bun. Um, but yeah, we did actually shave our head though, uh, during quarantine, or at
It was a
least the
lot of
first
fun.
wave.
I had fun with
It
it.
was yeah, it was funny. It was we were we had like a good laugh for the past like 2 days straight.
Let me use the restroom real quick.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll be talking to myself for a little bit. So yeah, so we shaved our heads, of course. Um, I wanted to do it for the longest time ever. Like I think I gave uh our parents, and I think I also gave Tony the first idea of me actually shaving my head off. And of course they were like, no, no, don't do it. My mom, of course, was like, heck no. Okay, what the heck are you thinking, right? And uh, it's one of those at the moments. It's like, yeah, I'll go shave my head right now. But uh, when it actually comes to sitting on the chair, I'm like, you know what? Never mind. Maybe I'll do it later. But Tony pretty much was like, okay, dude, listen here. If you shave your head, I'll shave too. So I was like, all right, we got a deal. We shook our hands, and yeah, that's what happened. I have like the worst hairline ever. It was so crappy. Um, but Tony over here, very luckily, uh, had a decent hairline, better than mine, of course. So yeah. Can you talk now, Tony? Or no?
What do you need?
Okay, so just making sure your side is working.
Why
So,
wouldn't it work?
well, because you're mute the whole time still. All right,
Are you sure
so
you can talk?
all right, so hair must be medium. I could see that staying for a while. I don't think I plan on going short. I don't think you're planning on going short. Actually, I think what's your hair? You're going for curly again, right?
No, probably not, because of how cringe it is and how much it's gonna make me look like a clout chaser.
So so what's your plan then with your medium hair?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Right now, of course you guys can't see it. Tony has his hair split in the middle, so both his left and right side of his head is just going to their direction. And then, of course, there's a line in the middle. I think for the longest time, I think I thought you were going for like a K-pop look. What kind of
I
look are you
could.
aiming for?
I don't know yet. I'm trying to ask everyone
So you just split your hair
what I
for no
should
reason?
do. I guess it's for temporary. We're gonna find out.
We'll see. I do. We might need to cut her hair tomorrow.
Shaving my head again.
No, you're capping, bro.
I could do it.
All right. That one was pretty long for some reason. Of course, the hair is ironically long, right? Like that segment. So next up, we got exercising. My notes says exercise, but not too much. Right now, the gym is closed, at least in our area, so we can't really go exercising at all, or at least to the gym. I had people talk to me saying, "Why can't you just, do it at home?" Let me tell you something. I do not have the motivation at home, right? I don't have, you know, hot, not hot, but attractive women looking at me when I'm working out. And it's just, I don't have weight, and I can't really do pull-ups or anything, right? So it's just, and plus I'm working out on the floor. I don't have a bench or an actual like. I just don't have equipment. I don't even have a jump rope or anything. Uh, or a treadmill. I can go running outside, but it's not motivating, you know. And of course, Tony over here doesn't really want to do anything with me, so that's just less motivation right there. But that's my side. What's your side? Because I've been talking for like I think 5 minutes straight now.
Um, I personally feel more motivated in the gym. Uh, um, I was getting back into the groove of running again because I think the last day that the gym opened, well, we skipped on it, but the day before, I ended up running a mile in like 8:47, which is like a personal record. So you guys might be like, "Oh, that's super long," but to me, pretty good record. Working out wise, I was actually getting back into shape. I know Alex is gonna start laughing, but I have picture proof that I was actually looking at least decently better than what I did before.
It's just a pump, dude. It's just a pump. That's it.
Even after, I was getting, I had the pack structured, and all I
This
needed to do
guy,
was keep working abs a
this
little
guy was
bit
showing off so much around his friends. Like, dude, you see this picture? You see? Yeah, that's me. That's me right there.
because it helps me out. It gives me self motivation. Like, hey, people actually are proud of me that my body's looking like this. Gives me more motivation to do better. Yeah.
What's your thoughts of being too strong? Like, of course, if I hit you, like, for fun, right? It hurts a bit, right? Normally than a regular friend hitting you,
I guess.
because I'm strong. Okay, so everything I do is just it's with force. So yeah, exercise been not too much. I have moments when I did push myself a little bit too hard, and I might have hurt a little bit um of myself, but um working out's working out, and you can't really improve if you're just doing the same thing over and over again, right? But yeah, um, I think I do more workouts than you, right? Like, I don't know if it's just like wrong time, but every time I'm done with my set, every time I look at you, you're always on your phone.
It's because I go fast with my sets.
I don't know about that one.
I do though. I go pretty fast, and my breaks are like a minute or two. Because if I go at a pace that you go, but like my own speed, then I'll be done within like 30 minutes because I'm pretty fast.
Yeah, but for some reason, every time we work out together, you seem to burn out very quickly.
So I gotta show off to my man Alex.
Yeah, but this guy, dude. Just work on your own pace. You don't have to copy me. I have like what 5, actually more years of experience than you do. So,
And yeah, I look better.
uh, listen here. All right, big boy, gotta eat big food, right?
You eat less than me for dinner.
That is true because that is true. You guys
And
don't know.
buffets and fast food more than likely, and basically anything possible.
Actually, during my birthday, or not during my birthday, after my birthday, who do you think ate the most at the buffet?
I think it was me.
I don't know because you only ate just crab
Crab
legs,
legs.
straight crab legs. I've eaten at least 4 sushis.
Sushi don't fill you up. Sushi's the smallest piece of thing
I
ever.
had 3 plates of crab legs, multiple plates of clam. Is it clam? Yeah, it's clam. Clams. What else? I had uh mussel, which I think is a type of clam. What else? I had I forgot what it's called, but it's served in a shell, right? Remember that?
It was disgusting.
I don't know why you think it was disgusting. It tastes freaking good.
Yeah, it was disgusting to me.
But yeah, I think after that we had. I don't remember. I think it was a plate of fruit, and then two. I had 2 plates of desserts. Well, not plates. One of them was dessert, and then the other one was ice cream. But I'm not sure if I put dessert and fruit together. But I don't know. I feel like I ate more food than you did that day.
You just had more variety.
And I think I drank a little bit more than you too.
Yes, you drank a lot more soda than I did.
So, and then we had that contest. Who can who can like make the tallest ice cream?
Yours was short and fat.
Mine was short and fat. Yeah.
Mine was tall as freaking.
I think
I could have gone more. I could have
yeah,
gone more.
I could have gone more too, but it's like
No, yours was like overflowing from the side.
no,
It wouldn't
I
have been
I could have done more. It's like if I make it higher, can I finish it?
Yeah, you can eat anything. You big body.
Well, I don't know. I think I told. I'm not sure if I told you, but do you know there's a sign, right, that says that if you, it says don't waste food, right? Every pound of food that you waste, they add $6. Did I tell you that?
I was there when you read it.
No, okay. So, yeah, I just didn't want to waste the ice cream.
You would pay all of it. I can already tell.
Shut up. All right. Next up, we have
Recording, by the way.
we have 44. If I do some editing, maybe around 43ish, maybe.
Okay.
Just to cut out the beginning part of the podcast.
Also, by the way, whenever you see the clip of the Valorant, my ace, I need you to cut the podcast and just really edit that scene in there because that was legit. That was probably one of my favorite plays.
I don't know. Again, people listen to podcasts just to hear our voices, right, and our
It's around
stories.
7, by the way.
But yeah, I will have. I'll show the background. I plan will be Tony's gameplay of Valorant. So if you want to watch that and listen to this, then go ahead. But I doubt they're gonna watch it. But who knows? Next up is don't listen to females that much, especially the pretty ones. I feel you and me both. I don't know. Well, I don't know how to say this, but let's hear your thoughts about that. Is don't listen to females that much, especially the pretty ones.
Especially,
Especially,
it's just especially, not especially. It's especially.
especially.
I don't listen to girls in the first place. Um, I listen to their advice and then I say thank you, but half the time I don't listen to them.
What's your thoughts on Sims?
Sims or simps?
Simps.
I've never seen someone simp for me before, so I can't really give you my advice on that.
But what about guys who simp over girls? Like, what's your thoughts on that?
Whatever flows your boat, man.
Really? That's,
Yep.
that's all you have to say with simps, the male simps.
Doing what you're doing. Just don't fall for it too hard, or you're gonna get played.
Well, I don't know, like know your limit or something like that. Like,
Know when to stop.
yeah, I think you don't want to stop. Know it when I don't know the hints and stuff like that. Just take a step back once in a while and just understand what you're doing.
Yep. I overthink every situation, so I kind of know what I'm doing ish. Not really.
Okay. That's it for that one. This one's pretty interesting. I feel like it's a big flex on you. More gold is more luck on Tony.
No,
Really.
it's just a piece of metal on your face or on your body.
Like I said, I feel like my parents, love you more than me. This dude has two gold rings with diamond on them, by the way.
And the other doesn't.
Gold necklace and a
You have a gold necklace.
spanking stealth looking watch.
You have a watch too.
Yeah, but mine's old and needs battery right now. But yours is like solar power, which
Mine ran out of battery and it hasn't charged ever since.
yeah, that's I don't know. That's but more gold equals more luck on Tony. I I can't see that honestly. I mean, that's just more flexing on your part. I'm not sure what part of that might be just for luck, but yeah. I mean, gold is awesome. I I tried to tell my mom if I can start investing in gold, uh, because I think I have just enough money to buy like a small gram of gold, not like a giant bar. Okay, I'm not that rich. Okay, but enough to to start. And with gold in my hands, I can see the value. Right, I have something to look at other than just investing in like stocks. But yeah, that's my opinion. Uh, Next up, we have anything yellow adds more luck to Tony.
The only yellow you're gonna see is my skin.
Okay, okay, dude. Okay, well, you're gonna pull. I knew you were gonna pull that card.
I don't have any other thing yellow.
Other than gold, I think that just fits more into gold.
I'm more of a darker color guy, like a dark blue, black.
You're gonna say dark yellow, like your skin. Okay,
Why you was assuming?
I'm not gonna assume anything.
You just did though.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think you're gonna look like SpongeBob if you were all
Next
yellow.
question.
Is that really questions? More next topic. Okay, so this next one it's a bit confusing. Your first kid. If it's a boy, your first okay, sorry, your first kid is a boy, right? And if that is true, you will have three more kids.
Dang.
Let's talk about that. Let's um of course, it's a 50-50, but if you get the right one, then you get three more freaking kids, bro. That's crazy. Uh, let's see. I know you're my brother, but I don't really know this answer. But how many kids do you actually want?
2, maximum 3.
Two, maximum
I'll
three.
be right back.
Okay, I guess I'll be doing the talking now. I guess that end the podcast. We will might. I'll probably have to cut somewhere in this part. We'll probably have to cut, but we'll see. So yeah, we'll cut right here. Like I said multiple times, parents are home, and it looks like we have some stuff to do. So for you guys, it'll be like right now instantly, but for me, it'll probably be maybe a couple hours, 4 maybe. But cut right here. Start recording. All right. All right, and we're back. It's the next day. Um, Parents came home, and then of course we had to do stuff. But I'm not sure how far we got into the last one. It says your first kid is a boy, and if that is true, you will have three more kids.
Nope. The thing that we stepped off at was the colors that I wore.
No, I think that's where we left off.
No, because yellow. The more yellow I
Yeah.
wear, the more luck. Yeah, because we talked about that yesterday.
No, I think we stopped at the.
Alright, play the recording
I'm not
back.
gonna play the recording back.
Okay, here
We
go.
already said the yellow part already.
Yeah, so it's after the yellow part.
Yeah, it's the three kids, or the
Yeah,
boy
it's
and
after
then the three kids.
After the three, that.
That you wanted me to say the next topic, or we can just skip it.
Because I already said I want 2 to 3 kids max, and I stopped right there.
Yeah, but that was okay. But this is you said you wanted 2 kids, right?
Yep, maximum 3.
Boy or girl or both girls, or both boys or one boy, one girl.
Either 2 boys or 1 boy, 1 girl.
Which one do you want the oldest to be?
The boy.
So older brother, and then younger sister.
Here.
What happens if you get twins? That would be crazy, isn't it? That would be.
You just gotta hope not. No, if you do it, then it's okay because it's only a one-time pain that the girl has to go through.
What is your goal, like, age gap? Because you and me are like what, 5 years apart?
4 or less.
And that literally fits into like not college, high school, and a little bit in middle school. Because as soon as I dip, you're coming into my school basically.
Nope, no, you're not. Because when I go to college, I'm basically in the same school as you.
Okay. So what would be the age gap for you?
Like I said, under 4.
So under 4. Okay. So basically like us.
No, I said under. We're 5 years apart.
As you can see, I'm a bad brother, and I don't know your age. All right. Next topic is, and I don't see this really happening. But according to our fortune teller, I will talk to Tony's wife more than him. Do you see me talking to your wife more than you actually do?
Nope.
Like I said, I don't see that happening. I know Tony. I know what makes him uncomfortable.
I would be the other way around. I'll probably talk to your wife more than you do.
I don't know about that.
Uh, I could see that happening. I could see that happening because you're the funny guy, you know. I'm the more
Talk to your friends more than you do.
I'm the more mature guy, you know. I think I think more than I talk. I keep things to myself. You're just I don't know, but you do talk a lot. Um, like I said, I don't see this happening. If anything, I'll probably will just play with your kids more because
Mm-hmm.
I want to beat the. I was gonna say something really bad. I was gonna say I'm gonna beat the crap out of him. I'm not gonna do that. Well, discipline wise, I'm gonna do that, but not an abusive way. I'm not an abusive person. But if your kid spits on me, yeah, I'm gonna spit back. Okay, next one. Um, let's talk about your death. Okay. Um, the fortune teller said between 82 and 91 years old, and this is due of too much stress. What's your thoughts?
The stress part, yes, I'm gonna probably die. But 82 to 91, whatever it is, that's pretty sounds pretty accurate.
I would say that's like somewhat of a good range. It
Big
might be a
range though.
little bit too old for me because I'm assuming for me, with all working out and all the injuries I've faced, I'm gonna be in pain, in a lot of pain. Um, this morning, actually, uh, I was trying to get the dishes out of the washer, and when I got up, I felt a sharp pain on my lower back, and I was like, "Oh dang, I'm really be aging right now." But I feel like that's a good range to share at least your knowledge to the youth of the of course the next generation. I think. But it'll be interesting. If you were to somehow do die at the age of 91, I should be 96, right?
Wow, good
I
job,
did
you
my
know your
math, yeah.
math.
So I should be at 96, pretty close to 100. So, um, who would you think will die first between you and me?
Probably me.
I feel like that would be interesting.
Probably me.
You think you'll die first? I think I'll die first. I'm
Mm-mm.
having trouble with my body already. 2 weeks ago, remember I had that
No,
liver problem.
it's not a body thing, you know. It's just I might do something that screws up my life.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that.
That's why I said I'm gonna die
I'm
first.
gonna, I'm gonna freaking take care of you. All right?
Nope, I'm gonna die
Nah,
first.
not even. If anything, I feel like I'm gonna die first, just due to my body condition. All right, next topic. This is the last topic. This pretty much the second part. We only need 10 minutes, and we pretty much already went through the 6 minutes of it, so we could pretty much take our time. So, this is the last one. It's probably the easiest one. It says, "Don't let people borrow your money." Um, you, I believe you do that, right? In the past, before. I know at school and stuff.
Yep, gotta be nice.
But do they actually give you back?
Like 75% of the time.
So yeah, he says just don't let people borrow your money, and I think that's what Dad usually taught us, right?
So
To
anyone
help, but
should
not
teach
like to
you.
let borrow money. Because I know him; he doesn't like to borrow money.
Yeah.
He wants to do everything like by himself, with little to no help. So yeah, like for example, right? If he wants to buy a car and he doesn't have the funds, my dad has like several brothers and one sister that he could ask for help, but he doesn't do that. He does everything by himself, and I like that. You know, you don't have to uh,
rely on others. Because if you rely too much, if they're gone, then who's gonna help you now? You gotta go help somebody or not. Shoot, I lost my train of thought. Dang it. Freak. Okay. That's pretty much it for the fortune teller. If you guys are interested on my part, we might actually have uh one of our cousins, yeah, that I already gave her my recording. She just hasn't like listened to it yet and hasn't done the translation yet. So I'm not sure if if you guys are really interested, I'll start actually pushing her to actually start taking notes, and maybe she can be the person talking the most, but we'll see. So again, if you guys are interested, let me know down in the description. We haven't done a podcast in so long, and I feel like this one's a lot better of just talking wise, right? Um, for like professional wise, I don't think it's better. It's still worse. Because I always, after we were done with everything, I was listening to a podcast, and I apologize for you guys, but my breathing was being picked up, and it's probably still being picked up because I don't have
It's not bad.
I don't have the what's it called?
Pop filter.
The pop filter. I don't think it's a pop filter. I don't think it's a pop filter. To end this podcast off, should we do one question from the idea section? Oh, there's the alarm for nothing. For the people who are interested right now, what kind of what animes right now are you currently watching right now?
That's a random question from the podcast theme up until now.
Well, it's just it's basically a bunch of generic. Some of them are pretty interesting. Some of them are just easy, like what's your favorite anime? But this one is, what are you currently watching right now?
I'm trying to watch this anime called Given. Slowly giving up on it.
See what you did.
Yeah. Anyways,
I
yeah.
saw that was a joke too, because you said Tudunch and then
Yeah,
it's a
and
band anime.
shh. The next anime that I'm watching is Haiku. They just came out with a new season by like a month and a half ago. Really recommended it. Recommend it. Another one that I recommend is Jujutsu Kaisen. Pretty good anime. It's all right. I'm gonna get back into Black Clover because I heard it's getting to the good parts. So I'm gonna go back into Black Clover. I think that's it. I don't watch anything else.
I think for me, I'm still watching One Piece.
Barely.
And Boruto is just
Ugly.
boring, of course. Jujutsu Kaisen, of course, we're watching. But which, by the way, everything about it just sounds very cool. Okay. Don't ask why, but I'm trying to rewatch Food Wars, which is an interesting anime. The food there looks very delicious, by the way. And I only watch it just for the food, because it's Food Wars. But if you're a kid, I do not recommend watching Food Wars, especially around your parents, just because the food there is very, very good, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, and I think that's really it. I have so many recommendations of animes, like Fruit Basket. There's one from one of your friends. I forgot what it was. And there's like Mob Psycho 101. I'm trying my best to at least give it a shot. Which I did. But the first, I think 3 or 4 episodes, I just got really bored of it. But there you go, guys. That's what we're currently watching
at least in anime wise. That's it for the podcast. I hope podcast wise we did a lot better than the last one. Um, I think I did a better job, I would say. Um, but yeah, remember to hit the like button. Of course, as always. If you're brand new to the channel, remember to hit the subscribe button. Would be very appreciate it. I think we're at 115 right now. If it's possible, I really want to aim for 120 people by the end of this year, just as a goal. Do I see that happening? Probably not. Probably not really. Does that make sense? Okay. Anyways, do you have anything else to say, Tony?
Nope.
All right, guys. From Tony to me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.